loved you even when I had no right to, when my name was never yours to say. I stood in rooms where you felt like home, but I was just passing through your days. You talked about your future like I wasn't there, like my heart was invisible to you. I learned how to smile through the ache and love you in silence too. I memorized every line I couldn't cross, every truth I tried to deny. I knew what I was losing every time I looked in your eyes. I let you go while my heart stayed. You belong to someone else, but I loved you anyway. I learned the truth too late about us. Some love is never meant to stay. Watching you be happy without me was the hardest price I had to pay. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was, like someday you might choose me. I blame myself for your distance, for every moment you couldn't see. I gave you more than I should have, less than I deserved in return. I stayed when it was hurting just to feel you for a moment more. I crossed my own boundaries, called it patience, called it care. Didn't realize I was fading, trying to stay where I didn't belong. I let you go while my heart stayed. You belong to someone else, but I loved you anyway. I learned the truth too late about us. The love can break in silence. Watching you be happy without me taught me how to survive it. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I disappeared inside your shadow just to keep you in my life. But love shouldn't feel like waiting or hurting just to stay. So I walked away so you could stay, even though it broke me. I don't hate you, I never could. I just wish my heart had listened sooner to what it always knew. I let you go while my heart stayed. That's the truth I carry now. I loved you without permission, and I'm learning how to let you go. Watching you be happy without me is the quietest goodbye. I loved you even when I had no right to, and I'll love myself this time. Some love stories don't end in forever, they end in letting go. I wasn't meant to be your ending, just a chapter you'll never know. Standing outside the life you chose. Watching your windows glow at night, I learned how love can feel so close and still be just out of sight. You talked about tomorrow so easily, like I was never there at all. I held my breath in every room so my heart wouldn't fall. I knew my place before you said it. I felt the truth before you spoke. Somewhere between your silence, I already knew I'd be alone. I let you go while my heart stayed. You belonged to someone else, but I loved you anyway. I learned the truth too late about us. Some love is meant to wait. Standing outside the life you chose was the hardest thing to face. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was. Like someday you might see. I blame myself for every distance, for everything you couldn't give to me. I made a home in half a place, called weight in my disguise. I smiled through every broken hope and practiced my goodbyes. I crossed my own boundaries just to keep you near. Didn't notice I was disappearing until I wasn't here. I let you go while my heart stayed. You belonged to someone else, but I loved you anyway. I learned the truth too late about us, that love can break in silence. Standing outside the life you chose was learning how to survive it. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I folded my needs into your world and called the pain divine. But love shouldn't feel like shrinking or begging just to stay. So I walked away so you could stay, even though it broke me. I don't hate you, I never could. I just wish my heart had known sooner what my mind understood. I let you go while my heart stayed. That's the truth I live with now. I loved you without permission, and I'm learning how to bow out. Watching you be happy without me is the quietest goodbye. Standing outside the life you chose, I finally let myself cry. Some love stories don't end in anger, they end in grace and pain. I wasn't meant to walk beside you, just to love you from far away. Learned your world from the outside in, smiling like I didn't care. I stood so close to your every breath, but I was never really there. You spoke my name like it was safe, like it couldn't hurt at all. I nodded pretending I was fine, while my heart began to fall. I knew the rules before I stayed, I knew the line I couldn't cross. was the cost. I was loving you in a place I was never meant to be, giving you all of me while you were never choosing me. I held your hand in silence and let my own heart bleed, loving you in a place I was never meant to be. I memorized your quiet moods, the way your eyes would change. I took the blame for every space, every moment you pulled away. I told myself this pain was love that waited, meant I cared. But every night I went to sleep feeling less of who I was. I crossed my own boundaries just to keep you near. Didn't notice I was disappearing, trying not to lose you, dear. I was loving you in a place I was never meant to be, standing in your shadow, calling it loyalty. You belong to someone else, but I stay quietly, loving you in a place I was never meant to be. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I folded all my needs away and called the hurt divine. But love should never feel like hiding or breaking just to stay. So I walked away so you could stay, even though it broke me. I don't hate you, I never could. I just wish my heart had understood sooner what it always knew. I was loving you in a place I was never meant to be, giving my heart without permission, losing every piece of me, watching you be happy without me is the hardest truth I see. I was loving you in a place I was never meant to be. Some love is not a destination, it's a lesson we survive. I loved you where I didn't belong, now I'm learning how to walk away I watched you pack up all your reasons, say goodbye like it was easy to do. I smiled like I understood when my whole world stayed with you. You said it was better this way, like love had simply run its course. But every step you took away pulled me deeper into loss. I knew I couldn't make you stay, no matter how I tried. Some loves don't end with closure, they just fade into goodbye. I let you go while my heart stayed, standing right where you left me. You walked into a new tomorrow, I stayed with what used to be. I told myself I'd be okay, but truth has another way. I let you go while my heart stayed and broke a little every day. I learned to live without your voice, still hear it late at night. Every memory feels unfinished, like a sentence without a line. I don't hate you, I never will. I just miss the girl I was with you still. I knew your heart was already taken before I let you close to mine. I saw the signs, I felt the danger, still crossed the line every time. You spoke about her like it was nothing, like I wouldn't understand. I stood there smiling through the ache, with my heart in my hands. I stayed quiet when it hurt the most, afraid to ask you to choose. I knew the truth from the very start, but love doesn't care about rules. You belong to someone else, but I loved you anyway. I learned how to hide my feelings so you could stay the same. I gave you all the best of me, asked for nothing in return. You belong to someone else, but I loved you anyway. I played my part like I was strong, like I didn't want you more. Every late night conversation only made me fall harder. I blame myself for wanting you, like it was something wrong. I carried all this quiet pain and called it being strong. I crossed my own boundaries just to keep you near. Didn't notice I was disappearing while trying not to lose you, dear. You belong to someone else, but I loved you anyway. I watched you walk into her arms and look the other way. I swallowed all my jealousy, pretended I was fine. You belong to someone else, but my heart still thought you were mine. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I made a home in second place and called the pain divine. But love should never feel like hiding or breaking just to stay. So I walked away so you could stay, even though it shattered me. I don't hate you, I never will. I just wish my heart had learned to be still. You belong to someone else, and now I finally see loving you chosen, it's meant to be survived. I loved you when I shouldn't have. Now I'm learning how to stay alive. I learned the truth too late about us, when silence started feeling loud, when your name stopped meaning home and only felt like falling down. I replayed every conversation, searching for where I went wrong. But love doesn't break in one moment, it breaks slowly, then it's gone. I trusted every almost promise, every look you couldn't keep. I stayed where I wasn't chosen and called it loyalty. I learned the truth too late about us, that love alone's not enough. I held on when you were letting go, still hoping you'd show up. You were already halfway gone while I was trying to stay. I learned the truth too late about us and paid for it in pain. I thought patience meant forever, I thought waiting showed my heart. I mistook your distance for fear, not the end from the start. I made excuses for your absence, turned red flags into blue. I love the idea of who you were more than the truth of you. I crossed every line alone just to keep you near. Didn't see myself fading until I disappeared. I learned the truth too late about us. Some love is meant to end. You don't fall out of love suddenly, you just stop holding hands. I kept believing in tomorrow while you lived in yesterday. I learned the truth too late about us, and there was nothing left to say. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I thought sacrifice was proof of love, now I know it was a sign. Love shouldn't feel like begging or breaking just to stay. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is walk away. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. We just wanted different things, and love doesn't survive where honesty won't be. I learned the truth too late about us, that we were never aligned. You were already moving forward while I was standing behind. Watching you be happy without me is the quietest goodbye. I learned the truth too late about us and finally let it die. Some lessons don't come gently, they come wrapped in tears. I learned the truth too late about us, and it cost me years. I saw you smile in someone else's arms and felt my heart learn how to break. You laughed the way you used to with me, like nothing was ever at stake. I stood there holding all my memories like they were too heavy to breathe. You looked so alive, so complete, and I was just learning how to leave. I practiced being okay in front of everyone else, but every step you took forward left me behind with myself. Watching you be happy without me is the hardest thing I do. I tell myself I'm strong enough, but I still miss you. You found the life you wanted, I became a memory. Watching you be happy without me is how love lets go of me. I remember when you held my hand like you were scared to let it go. Now you hold the world so easily, like you never needed me at all. I replay every almost moment, every word we never said. I stayed too long believing in us while you were already ahead. I crossed my own boundaries just to stay close to you. Didn't realize I was disappearing, trying not to lose you. Watching you be happy without me is a lesson I never chose. I gave you all the best of me and lost what I needed most. You don't look back, you don't hesitate, you shine so effortlessly. Watching you be happy without me is the quiet end of me. When loving you meant losing myself, I still stayed anyway. I made a home in second place and called the pain okay. But love shouldn't feel like waiting or breaking just to stay. So I walked away so you could stay, even though it broke me. I don't hate you, I never will. I just wish my heart could learn to be still. Watching you be happy without me is the bravest thing I've done. I let you go so you could grow, even if I'm undone. Some love doesn't end in forever, it ends in memory. Watching you be happy without me is how I set you free. If you ever think of me someday, I hope it doesn't hurt, because I loved you enough to leave and carry the hurt on my own. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was, like my name was written in your plans. I waited for a place I never had, still reach for your hand. You spoke to me like I was safe, like I would always be around. I learned how to stay invisible, just to keep you close somehow. I crossed every line in silence, called it patience, called it love. Didn't see myself fading, trying to be enough. I was never built a future in my head. You never promised me at all. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was. I smiled through your other life, pretended I didn't see. Every time you walked away, something broke inside of me. I blame myself for wanting more, like love was asking too much. I stayed quiet when it hurt, just to feel your touch. I made a home in second place, caught weight in my disguise. Didn't notice I was disappearing behind my own eyes. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was. I stayed when I should have run. You moved on without looking back, while I was still holding on. I gave you my best years, you gave me reasons to fall. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I folded all my needs away and crossed every line. But love should never feel like hiding or shrinking just to stay. So I walked away so you could stay, even though it broke me. I don't hate you, I never could. I just miss the girl who believes she should. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was. That's the truth I live with now. I loved you without permission, and I'm learning how to bow out. Watching you be happy without me is the quietest goodbye. I was never yours, but I loved you like I was, and that's how I survived. So now it's meant to be chosen, it's meant to be felt, then released. I wasn't yours, but I loved you as deeply as I could. I gave you mornings, I gave you nights, I gave you every broken part of my life. I learned your silence, memorized your pain. I called it love while I slowly changed. I smiled for you, swallowed my tears. I made myself small just to keep you near. Every promise I bent, every truth I denied, just to be the one standing by your side. I stopped asking what I deserved, started praying I wouldn't be hurt. I held on tighter the more you slipped, and called it love when I lost my grip. When loving you meant losing myself, I chose your heart over my own health. I faded quietly, I disappeared, trying to be everything you needed here. I broke my wings just to help you fly. I stayed too long, I don't know why. Now I'm alone, learning how to breathe after loving you cost me. I wore your shadows like they were mine, defended your wrongs every single time. I blame my heart when you chose to leave, like loving you was my crime to keep. I became your distance reality. I kept forgiving what you would repeat, while my reflection felt incomplete. When loving you meant losing myself, I chose your needs over my own help. I faded quietly, I disappeared, trying to be everything you needed here. I broke my wings just to help you fly. I stayed too long, I don't know why. Now I'm alone, learning how to breathe after loving you. Cost me. I don't miss you I was before I learned love shouldn't hurt this much. Before my worth depended on your mood. Before I thought pain meant being true. If I could speak to that girl back then, I'd tell her love doesn't feel like this. And you don't have to bleed to make someone stay. You don't have to lose yourself that way. When loving you meant losing myself, I finally chose what I couldn't then. I'm picking up pieces you left behind, learning my heart was never yours to define. I won't break again just to be enough. I won't call destruction real love. I'm walking away, though it still hurts to see. Loving you should never cost me. I loved you deeply, that part is true. But I'm learning now to love me too. And even broken, I still believe love shouldn't take all of me. I packed my heart in silent ways, left no note, just words I couldn't say. I watched you choose a life without me, and called it love to set you free. I learned to smile through goodbye eyes, pretended I was strong inside. If leaving meant you wouldn't break, I'd be the one the pain would take. I saw the doubt behind your face. You needed room, I needed grace. So I stepped back, I let you go, even though it hurt me more. I walked away so you could stay in a world where I got in your way. I loved you enough to disappear, so you wouldn't have to choose me here. I swallowed words I longed to say, broke my heart, then turned away. I stayed alone so you could be happy somewhere without me. I erased myself from your days so you wouldn't feel my ache. I stopped calling, learned to pretend that I didn't miss you every end. I replay nights we almost fought, times you said you felt too caught. I told myself love means release, even if it cost me peace. You needed light, I carried rain, I hid my tears behind the pain. I let you go without a sound, so you wouldn't feel tied down. I walked away so you could stay in a life where I held you back. I loved you enough to let you go, even when my heart said no. I burned the bridge you wouldn't cross, took the blame, accepted loss. I stayed alone so you could be everything you couldn't with me. One day you might day. I chose your peace over my truth. Gave up us, gave up you. Now I'm learning how to stand with an empty heart, open hands. I let you go, though it shattered me. That's how much you meant to me. I just stopped asking you to stay. You said the words so quietly, like love had nothing left to say. Your eyes were there, but not with me. You'd already walked away. I stood frozen in that moment, holding on to yesterday. You were out of love, I could feel it, even though my heart still stayed. I searched for us in your goodbye, for a reason, for a sign, but you were leaving with no tears, and I was breaking inside. You were out of love, even though my heart still stayed. I kept choosing you while you were already gone away. You let go so easily, like I was nothing to save. You were out of love, even though my heart still stayed. Every forever you once said, wondering which part was honest and which was just in my head. I learned how silence can be louder than all the fights we never had. You stopped trying, stopped believing, while I was holding on so bad. I begged the night to change your mind, to turn your heart back to mine. Love can't grow where it's not wanted, and yours was already behind. You were out of love, even though my heart still stayed. I kept choosing you while you were already gone away. You let go so easily, like I was nothing to save. You were out of love, even though my heart still stays. Maybe one day I'll forgive myself for loving more than I should, for believing in someone who already misunderstood. I loved you past your leaving, past your cold and distant face. You walked away without looking back, while my heart never escaped. You were out of love, even though my heart still stayed. I kept choosing you through every word you couldn't say. I learned to let you go slowly, though it tears me every day. You were out of love, even though my heart still stayed. Of love, you walked away. My heart stayed anyway. Out of love, out of I try to stay close to you, even when you drifted away. I whispered all the words I couldn't say, hoping you would feel the same. I reached for your heart, but it belonged to someone else. Every smile, every touch I gave felt like a dream I couldn't help. I knew from the start you weren't meant for me. Still I let my heart drown in the fantasy. Not yours, no matter how deeply I try to be. I gave you everything I had. You moved through life untouched by me, while I held on to the love I couldn't keep. I loved you in silence and shadows in vain, and learned that some hearts are never meant to remain. I memorized your laugh, your every glance, hoped one day you'd choose. But you were already gone, living your life without my truth. I stayed patient, I stayed kind, sacrificed pieces of myself. Every hope I clung to quietly turned to sorrow on a shelf. I crossed every line inside, believing love could bend, but some souls never meet, no matter how we intend. Not yours, no matter how deeply I try to be. A love without a place to belong. I built dreams for us alone, while reality played its song. You will never know the depth of all I held for you. Not yours, no matter how deeply I try to be. And yet I loved you through and through. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose to stay. I folded all my needs away and let my heart obey. But love shouldn't feel like pleading or breaking just to exist. So I walked away so you could live, even if I missed. I don't hate you, I never could. I just wish my heart had understood. Not yours, no matter how deeply I try to be. That's the truth I carry now. I loved you without permission, and I'm learning how to bow out, watching you be happy without me. It's the quietest goodbye. Not yours, no matter how deeply I try to be. I loved, I lost, and I survived. Some love is never meant to stay. It's a lesson wrapped in pain. I wasn't yours, but I loved you as much as I could, even in vain. I watched you go without a glance, like I was never part of your story. You moved on while I stayed frozen, trapped in the memory of our glory. I whispered every word I couldn't say, hoping somehow you'd hear. But you didn't turn, you didn't pause, and I was left with all the fear. I try to tell myself it's okay, that love isn't meant to stay. But every time I see your face, I feel you walking away. Left behind while you moved on so easily. I held on while you let go. I loved you in silence and shadows in vain, and no one will ever know. I carry the weight of every memory while you found your peace. Left behind while you moved on so easily. I'm learning how to release. I replayed every moment we shared, every laugh, every tear. I imagined you holding my hand, but you weren't anywhere near. I blame myself for wanting more, for hoping you'd stay. While you stepped forward unafraid, I was left in yesterday. I crossed every line in my heart just to keep you close. But love isn't meant to be one-sided, and I've learned that the most. Left behind while you moved on so easily. I held on while you let go. I loved you quietly, desperately, and no one will ever know. I watched your happiness from afar, felt the ache that wouldn't cease. Left behind while you moved on so easily. I'm learning how to release. I'm loving you meant losing myself. I still chose you every time. I gave all I had and more, but the world moved on and you were fine. Love shouldn't hurt like this, or break a soul in two. So I walked away silently, even though I still loved you. I don't hate you, I never could. I just mourn the love I gave too much. Left behind while you moved on so easily. I held on while you let go. I loved you quietly, endlessly, and now I'm learning to let go. Watching you be happy close enough to feel, but never close enough to stay. I held your hand like it was mine, but you always slipped away. I memorized your fleeting smiles, every look I couldn't claim. We danced on the edge of forever, but never touched the flame. I thought love could hold us here, but some hearts aren't meant to stay. I learned too late that almost can't chase the pain away. Almost us, but never enough to last. I gave you pieces of my heart, you gave me moments, then they passed. Left me with the ache of what we were. I whispered promises to the night, hoping they'd reach your side. Almost us, but never enough to last. Just memories I can't hide. We built a world in stolen time, a place that wasn't real. Every laugh, every touch we shared was all we could feel. I blame myself for wanting more, for hoping you choose. But love that's almost everything leaves only empty truths. I crossed the line I shouldn't cross, just to feel you near. But almost love is like a shadow, always fading away. It's here. Oh, stars, but never enough to last. I gave you pieces of my soul. You moved forward while I looked back, trying to make broken pieces whole. I loved quietly, desperately, in a place you couldn't stay. Almost us, but never enough to last. And I learned the hardest way, when loving you meant losing myself. I still stayed every time. I folded my dreams into your hands and called the pain mine. But love shouldn't feel like almost, or break without a fight. So I let go silently, even though it hurt all night. I don't blame you, I never could. I just mourn the love that wasn't understood. Almost us, but never enough to last. I loved you beyond the words. I held on to shadows of the past, while you moved on unheard. Watching you be happy without me is the hardest truth I face. Almost us, but never enough to last. I let go and learn to embrace. Some love is only almost, it teaches, it aches, it fades. Almost us, but never enough. Just memory that love remains. I saw it in your eyes before you spoke. The choice you made was never mine. I stood there holding everything we had, while you let her cross the line. I memorized the way you smiled, the warmth was mine. But in that moment I understood I had no place in your life. I tried to tell myself it's okay, that love can't always stay. But every word, every glance confirmed what my heart already knew. You chose her, and I learned where I stood. I gave you all I could, but it was never enough. I watched you step into her arms while I faded into the dark. You chose her, and I learned where I stood, left holding the pieces of us. I blame myself for wanting more, for hoping you'd see that love that burned so quietly can still break desperately. I kept every memory hidden, every whisper of our days, while you moved forward without me, and I lost you in countless ways. I crossed my own heart to stay, believed in a future that wasn't mine. But love that isn't returned is a lesson carved in time. You chose her, and I learned where I stood. I gave you all I could, but it was never enough. I watched you step into her arms while I faded into the dark. You chose her, and I learned where I stood, left holding the pieces of us. When loving you meant losing myself, I still stayed every time. I folded all my dreams away and called the heartbreak mine. But love shouldn't feel like waiting or breaking just to stay, so I let go silently, even though it crushed my heart. I don't hate you, I never could. I just mourn the love that wasn't understood. You chose her, and I learned where I stood. I loved you beyond what's fair. I'll let you go, I'll keep in my heart, even if it's only despair. Watching you be happy without me is the hardest truth to face. You chose her, and I learned where I stood, and now I release your place. Some love isn't meant to remain. It teaches, it aches, it fades. I loved you too deeply, and now I learn to walk away. I watched you reach for someone else while I held back too long. I had the love you were searching for, but I didn't see where I went wrong. I stayed silent when I should have spoken, hid my heart behind a smile. Now I see the truth too late, and it's breaking me all the while. I try to make up for lost time, but time has a way of slipping through. Some love can't be caught, no matter how deeply it's true. Too late for me to be the one you needed. I gave my heart I reach for every almost moment, every glance I should have kissed. I blame myself for hesitating, for waiting when I should have tried. Now all that remains is longing and tears I cannot hide. I held on to what wasn't mine, hoping love would bend for me. But hearts move on without permission, and some things will never be. Too late for me to be the one you needed. I loved you quietly, endlessly, while you found a home somewhere else where I could never be. I whispered dreams into the night that no one else could hear. Too late for me to be the one you needed. And now I carry only tears. When loving you meant losing myself, I still stayed every time. I folded all my needs away and called the pain mine. But love shouldn't feel like waiting or breaking just to stay. So I let go silently, even though it tore me every day. I don't blame you, I never could. I just mourn the love I gave too much. Too late for me to be the one you needed. I loved you beyond the words I let you go, while keeping my heart even though it still hurts. Watching you be happy without me is the hardest truth to face. Too late for me to be the one you needed. I finally learned to give myself grace. Some love comes too late and teaches through the pain. I wasn't meant to be your forever. Just someone who loved too deeply. I gave my heart to a shadow, loved you where you couldn't stay. I stood in your world so quietly, hoping somehow I'd find a way. You smiled at me like a stranger, yet I held on to every glance. I whispered words you never hear, lost inside a one-sided dance. I knew from the start it wouldn't last, but still I let my heart believe some love can exist, even where it has no place to breathe. A love without a place to belong. I held on when I should've let go. I loved you quietly, endlessly, while you never truly knew. I built my home in your shadow and called it devotion. A love without a place to belong left me with silent emotion. Every laugh we shared in passing I folded all my needs away and called the pain mine. But love shouldn't feel like hiding or breaking just to stay. So I let go silently, even though it broke me. I don't hate you, I never could. I just mourn the love I gave too much. A love without a place to belong. I loved you beyond what's fair. I let you go while keeping my heart, even if it's only despair. Watching you be happy without me is the hardest truth to see. A love without a place to belong is a love that set me free. Some love is not meant to stay. It teaches, it aches, it fades. I wasn't meant to walk beside you, just to love you from far me. I smiled in the sunlight, laughed in the crowd. No one knew the storm inside. I held your love like it was safe, while my own heart slowly died. I whispered words I never spoke, hear the tears behind my eyes, broken in silence, all alone, where no one could hear my cries. I tried to keep it all contained, pretending nothing was wrong. But love that hurts in secrecy is a wound that lasts too long. Broken in silence when no one could see, I loved you quietly, endlessly. I held you close while I fell apart, kept my sorrow from every heart. I gave you all I never showed, felt the pain nobody knows. Broken in silence when no one could see, that's the love you left inside of me. I memorized every fleeting glance, every laugh that wasn't mine. I gave you pieces of myself and hid the damage over time. I blame myself for every flaw, for wanting you too much. I stayed in the shadow of your world and longed for one kind touch. I crossed my own boundaries just to feel you near. But love that lives in hidden pain is love that disappears. Broken in silence where no one could see, I loved you quietly, endlessly. I carried your world on fragile hands, while mine slowly turned to sand. I gave you all I never showed, felt the pain nobody knows. Broken in silence when no one could see, that's the love you left inside of me. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I folded my dreams away and called the heartbreak mine. But love shouldn't live in shadows or break a soul apart. So I let go silently, even though it crushed my heart. I don't hate you, I never could. I just mourn the love that was misunderstood. reaches, it aches, it fades. I loved you where no one could see, and now I'm learning to be brave. You were never mine, but I loved you like you were. I gave my heart to shadows, whispered words unheard. I watched you live in a world where I couldn't belong, still held on to every glance, every song. I smiled through the emptiness, hid the ache inside, laughed along with everyone else while I quietly cried. I knew from the start this love had no claim, but still I kept the fire alive. I loved in silence with no one to blame, and quietly survived. Never mind, but I loved you like you were. I held on to dreams that couldn't be, gave you all of me without a word, while I stayed invisible to your reality. I built a home in your shadow and called it devotion. Never mind, but I loved you like you were, and carry the ache in slow motion. I memorized every fleeting smile, every glance I could never keep. I blame myself for wanting more, for falling too fast, for loving too deep. I stayed patient while you walked away, hoping someday you'd see. But some hearts are never yours, no matter how much they bleed. I crossed every boundary to stay near, believed love could bend for me, but some souls never meet, and some love will never be. Never mind, but I loved you like you were. I whispered dreams into the night, held you close in a world of ghosts where nothing was ever right. I gave all I had to give, felt the pain no one could see. Never mind, but I loved you like you were, and slowly let go of me. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you every time. I folded all my needs away and called the heartbreak mine. But love shouldn't feel like hiding or breaking just to stay. So I let go silently, even though it tore me every day. I don't hate you, I never could. I just mourn the love that was misunderstood. Never mind, but I loved you like you were. I let you go while keeping my heart, watched you be happy without me, and learned to play my part. Some love is never returned, yet teaches us to survive. Never mind, but I loved you like you were, and somehow I'm still alive. it stays. I wasn't yours, but I loved you, and I carry it anyway. I didn't see it coming, the way you slipped away. One moment you were here, the next you were gone. I reached for your hand, but it was already too late. Left with echoes of a love I thought was strong. I whispered every word I never dared, held on to every memory like air. A fading goodbye, I wasn't prepared to let go of a heart I couldn't spare. I try to tell myself it's okay, that some love isn't meant to stay, but every shadow, every trace reminds me you've gone away. A fading goodbye I was never ready for. I loved you endlessly, silently. I watched you walk into another life while I was left in misery. I held our moments close inside, every smile, every tear. A fading goodbye I was never ready for, and it lingers year after year. I remembered every fleeting touch, every laugh we shared in passing. I imagined a world where you stayed, but reality kept me gasping. I blame myself for not acting sooner, for hesitating when I could. Now all I have are whispers and shadows of a love misunderstood. I crossed every boundary in my heart just to feel you near, but love that ends in silence leaves a scar so clear. A fading goodbye I was never ready for. I gave you all I had, held on while you let go, and felt my world turn sad. I loved quietly, desperately, in a place you couldn't stay. A fading goodbye I was never ready for, and it haunts me every day. When loving you meant losing myself, I still chose you. Every time I folded all my dreams away and called the heartbreak mine. But love shouldn't feel like waiting or breaking just to stay. So I let go silently, even though it tore me every day. I don't hate you, I never could. I just mourn the love that I lost too soon.